Hi, good day. Welcome back to my channel. How are we all doing today? My name is Chidima Sophia, and remember, I am on a self development journey. I said I was sharing a lot of things on this page that is helping me through my journey. Now, remember, I'm not an expert in some of those things. I'm just sharing the things I'm doing that is helping me navigate through life because trust me, we all are navigating through life. So let's get right into it. But before we start the topic of today, please, if you are new to this place, do know where to subscribe, like, and if you've been watching, thank you for sticking around. Please like, subscribe, and share my videos because there's somebody out there who might need to hear the beautiful things I am saying. Now, today, what are we talking about? We're talking about gratitude. Now, gratitude is a topic that I know that people talk about or we practice, but sometimes it is deeper than we think. There is more to gratitude than just saying thank you. Now, in today's video, there are topics we'll be covering under gratitude. First of all, we'll know what is gratitude. Next is when one should be grateful. Next is the benefits of living a life of gratitude, and we also talk about ways to cultivate a life of gratitude. Now, first of all, I will start from what is gratitude. Gratitude is the feeling of or attitude of appreciation and thankfulness for something or for what someone has done for you. It is also recognizing the goodness that someone has done for you. But beyond these things, gratitude is just beyond saying thank you. It is beyond being grateful for what somebody has done for you. It is thanking the universe, God, or whatever you believe in, and fellow human being for tangible and intangible things. Now, if you are going to be living a life of gratitude, you should know that it's just beyond saying thank you because there are so many more things you can be grateful for. You can be grateful for life, which none of us has influence over because you could sleep today and not wake up. You can be grateful for nature. I'm telling you, nature is one thing we take so much for granted because we just met it. You just came to this world and nature is there. You don't even know how it's been sustained, and without nature, a lot of things will go wrong. There are places whereby the climate is harsh, and you know how difficult it is for those people to live there. So, excuse me, nature is one thing we should be grateful for. You just have to just be grateful for a lot of things in this life. Living a life of gratitude is going to make life a lot easier for you. It's going to help you navigate through those challenges that you've been struggling with. It's going to help you be a better version of yourself. It's going to help you boost your confidence, grow, and have stronger relationship and bonds. When we go further into this, we are going to discuss what gratitude does for us. Now, the next thing we are going to be talking about is when should one be grateful. Um, a lot of people think that it's just at one particular time in your life that you need to be grateful, but there are a lot of times you should be grateful because if if you look deep and you decide to be grateful to God, to your fellow human being at such a time like that, you will see that you will do better and struggles with navigating through life or facing challenges is going to be a lot easier. Now, One of the times to be grateful for is for daily moments. Now, we take daily moments for granted a lot. The fact that you sleep and wake up every day is enough reason to be grateful to God. Or whatever you believe in. I'm not forcing imposing you believing in God. But whatever you feel like you believe in, you should be grateful for a brand new day, because daily moments mean is the beginning of a new dawn, is a new opportunity, is a new hope, is fresh start. For each morning we wake up, we are given opportunity to correct the mistakes of yesterday. We're given the opportunity to reset. We're given the opportunity to be able to have new plans. If you failed yesterday, doesn't mean you won't succeed today. So be grateful for new day, beginning of every day. It is worth being grateful for. Now, when next should one be grateful? Challenges and hard times. Now, this is one time that I know that it is so difficult for people to show gratitude, because to be like, oh, why should I be grateful for a difficult time in my life? Why should I be grateful for that disappointment? Why should I be grateful for that betrayal? Why should I be grateful for that loss of job? Why should I be grateful for that failure? Yes, I understand. I am not here to tell you that when you are facing challenges that you should be happy you're facing challenges. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is that at those times where life is just hitting you, everything is not working, you feel like there's a blockade. If you look deep or focus on the things that are working, you will see yourself getting out of that difficulty. Now, this is something I've tried in the past, and trust me, it worked for me. Now, one of the ways I show gratitude to God is through praise for me. So I know that times in my life whereby things were so difficult, nothing was working, all my plans were not coming to reality, and I decided to praise in the midst of all that. And I will see that in no time, sometimes in less than 1 week, I will just receive it to turn around. Or just something great will just happen that will shift me from what was happening. So during your difficult time, just look for something to be grateful for. Just pick out one thing and say, okay, if it means okay, thanking God for opportunity to live, or at that time maybe the issue you are facing is issue at work, and here you are healthy. So focus on the fact that you have health, that okay, even though I don't have money in my account, I am not thinking about money to go to hospital and take care of myself, because it could have been worse. You could be broke or not have money and be sick. That's the worst thing that can happen to anybody. You're sick and you don't have money to take care of yourself. Now, another way is maybe okay, you're facing challenges at work. You should be grateful that you even have a job. I don't even understand. Yes, you should be grateful to God that okay, there's a job that I'm even having challenges on. So you're not focusing on the challenges that you're having at work. You're focusing on the fact that you have a job, or when you're having that challenge, focus on the fact that okay, you have family and friends who are supporting you through that hard time. So just always look for something to be grateful for when you are going through challenges and hardship. Please do not focus on that challenge you are going through. Focus on the good things that happen in your life, because when you focus on the good things that happen in your life, it shifts your gaze off the negativity, and you see positivity overshadowing that negativity. It works a lot. It works like magic. Focus on, yes, I know it can be very difficult. From personal experience, I know it is difficult to be grateful when things are not going your way. But if you will find the strength and courage to focus on what the good things are happening, if you feel like there's no good thing happening around you at that moment, then thank God or be grateful for the past successes. In doing so, you will remove your mind from the negativity that is happening. You will not be falling in negativity. You will see yourself, you just see yourself being happy, being at peace, being calm, being rejuvenated to be able to okay find solution to whatever that is happening. Because most times when we focus on the hardship and the challenges, solutions are far away from us. Now the next time to be grateful is for relationship. Now, be grateful for all the relationship you have, with the good, the bad, ugly, every of them. All the ones that you have been disappointed in, both the ones that have favored you, both the past relationship, and also be grateful for the future relationship. Let's learn to appreciate God, appreciate source, appreciate universe for the things ahead of us. Now be grateful for your family, be grateful for that job you have, be grateful for that work colleague, be grateful for friends that turn to family. Just be grateful for every relationship you have, for the romantic relationship you have, for your husband, for your wife, for your mother, your father, your sibling. A lot of us are where we are today because of the relationship we have had to encounter at some point in our life. So you have to learn to be grateful. Have a life, have an attitude of appreciation for those things, for those people. Now, I remember one time, I remember a family friend that shared a story of how he had a job that a senior colleague was stressing him. And guess what? Some years along the line, he got another job in a bigger company that was even not in the country. And one of the questions and tests they gave him was exactly what he was experiencing with his superior at work. So imagine if he didn't have that experience, he wouldn't have known how to answer that question. So that work relationship he had, that work challenge he didn't know that God was using it to prepare him for something ahead. So be grateful for all the relationship you have in your life, the good, the bad, the ugly. There's always a lesson for you to learn. There's always something that life was trying to teach you. There's always something you needed to understand. So have a attitude of gratitude. Next is achievement and successes. Now, this is the one that everybody are always grateful for. But beyond your achievement and successes, try to be grateful for the people and the things that happened that brought you to that achievement and successes. For example, you built a house. Though you'll be happy, you appreciate yourself, you appreciate God. Yes, I have a house. Did you take time to appreciate the clients that give you the money for you to get that house? Did you take time to appreciate all the people that contributed to the building of your house? This is never assume you didn't build a house, you bought it. Did you thank God? Did you show gratitude for that agent, for that realtor that got you that house? Or did you even appreciate for whoever it is that built the house you bought? So there's chains of people to be grateful for when you achieve something. I graduated. Did you thank God for your lecturers who decided to study or become lecturers so you can have that degree? So life of gratitude is deep. It's just beyond saying thank you. It's just beyond showing appreciation. It has to do with being able to be detailed in your appreciation. When you are detailed in your appreciation, trust me, see, you will live a life of peace, you will live a life of tranquility, and you will know how best to navigate life. In fact, it will help bring people your way when you have challenges. So that's for success and appreciation. But aside that, when you succeed, God, have a life of gratitude. Don't say it is because it's me. Just say, I did it, if not for no. I know people who feel like everything they've done in this life is just by their own making. It is not by your own making. Appreciate God first of all. Appreciate the universe. Appreciate life for giving you the opportunity to be able to achieve things and be successful. Don't be self-absorbed. Don't soak and it's just all about me. No, it is beyond you. Take time to show appreciation. Thank the people you need to thank for The example I use is building a house. The bricklayer, the engineer, the plumber, all the people, the contractors, all the people that put in their effort to making your dreams come to pass. Show appreciation to them. In life, appreciate your parents, your family members, your colleague at work. See, if you were an employee and you were able to achieve something, thank God for that employer that employed you. Thank God for that employer that gives you the opportunity to be able to even earn a livelihood. Show gratitude. Now, the last one of the last moments I have, there are numerous of them, but for me, what I listed of when to show gratitude or when to be grateful is nature and surrounding. Now, nature and surrounding is one thing we take for granted. Even me too. I take it for granted. The sun, the star, the moon. Sometimes I just come out and just watch the moon and appreciate God for these things that are up there that illuminates our world and makes our world easier. Imagine if there's no moon. Imagine if there's no star, sun. And you just have to live in darkness day in, day night. Living would have been difficult, but we just sleep and wake up and I want to see that the sun has set. How the sun sets, we don't know. How it goes in, we don't know. Then the times are season. For me, where I stay, we experience dry and rainy season. Rain comes. Imagine if there's no rain for 1 year. Hunger. Hunger will deal with us like imagine. Sometimes I used to say that God is just a wonderful person. He knows what is needed for everybody. Imagine me living in Nigeria and we experience snow. How do you want to cope? Right? With the kind of environment we have, how do you want to cope with snow? Okay. So God is so great and it's sometimes I can't even imagine his person. But so appreciate nature. Imagine if there were no trees, there were no birds, there were no animals. Even we human beings, how we came into existence. So there, appreciate nature. The peace and tranquility nature brings. Take time and thank God. Appreciate the universe and everything that makes it the way it is. Like, do you imagine things the way I do? I do. I wonder at everything. So appreciate nature and surroundings. Now, benefit of showing gratitude: improve mental health and well-being. It helps to shift our focus away from negative thoughts. When you show appreciation, like I was saying during challenges, your thoughts and focus will be shifted from negative thoughts. You just see that, oh, when things are going wrong, you're not focusing on how bad the thing is going, but you be more focused on how you just see that your mental health is improved. You'll be focused on, oh, okay, this is going right for me. This has been right for me before. A life of gratitude is one of the best lives to have. I have been practicing life of gratitude lately, and I can't even explain the amount of peace I have. Like, there's this joy in the midst of chaos you experience. It makes you know that whatever it is will be sorted. You just have this knowing that everything works together for your good. Better physical health. When you practice gratitude, you see that even your physical health is better because it's from what is inside that comes out. If you're mentally stressed, it comes with things like headache. If you're depressed, you see you get sick, your blood pressure is high. There are a lot of things will just be going wrong with you. But imagine if you are peace on the inside. Where is the sickness coming from? So life of gratitude, because it it shifts your focus from negativity to positivity. You'll see that your physical well-being is in place. You'll see that you're healthy, you function better, and things are a lot easier for you. Strengthen the relationship. When people say that you appreciate them, you see that they always want to be around you. People love people who show appreciation. I, for one, know that I have people that always want to be around me because if I call them once, they answer 20 times because I know how to appreciate people. That one, see, there are places I know that, okay, that's my strong point. I know how to say thank you. As I saying thank you, I know how to show appreciation. And I always am grateful for people that help me. Now, showing gratitude or being living a life of gratitude doesn't mean you have to only show it for people you feel you that are above you. No, you can show people who you still feel are below you, like who you feel are below you, people that you feel like that employee of yours deserves a thank you for doing a good job, because if the person is not there, imagine you doing all the job you're supposed to do alone. So when you appreciate people, they want to do more for you. You will see people who want to be around you. It improves relationship. It strengthens relationship. In your marriage, when you appreciate your spouse, you see you make them happy. And when your spouse is happy, your home is happy. There's peace around you. So gratitude strengthens relationship, improves self-esteem. You will see that your self-esteem is improved when people say, oh, she's a good person. When people, because gratitude makes people talk good about you, so you see that your self-esteem is recognized. It enhances your self-esteem and confidence, because when people recognize the things you do and they appreciate you for it, you understand. When you appreciate people, it makes people talk good about, and you know how you feel when people are always talking good about you. When they say, oh, that person, she's a peaceful person, she doesn't stress. Any small thing you do for her, she will appreciate it. Even when you appreciate God, He does more. There's an adage that is said in my language, said when you appreciate a champion for the small thing he does, he will do more for you. So when you appreciate, it comes back to you. It improves. Whatever you give to people comes back to you. Enhancing sleep quality. Now, when you practice gratitude before sleeping, you will see that the quality of your sleep is enhanced. That's something I've been doing lately. Before I sleep, I write at least 3 things I'm grateful for, and trust me, I sleep like a baby. Even when it looks like my mind is wandering all over the place, once I close my eyes, I sleep so peacefully. So develop a life of gratitude. You will see that your sleep will be enhanced, because it's going to shift your mind from the things that are not working to the things that has worked, or give you an idea, or give you opportunity, or open your mind to be able to know how, excuse me, how to solve problems that and challenges that come your way. Now, if it fosters sense of contentment and appreciation. When you're a grateful person, you see that you're content with what you have, because you focus on what you have and you thank God. That means it will not allow you to be looking at what other people have, because you say, oh, okay, I'm grateful that I could be able to afford this shoe at the moment. Then you look at what it took you to get to where you are, what it took you to be able to afford it, and you say, oh, thank God. Then you will see that you will not envy people. You'll be contented with what you are and where you and how far you're growing. You will just see that life comes easy. You take life one step at a time. Gratitude helps you become a very content person, because you always focus on yourself. You always focus on the things that are happening for you. It's when you don't feel a life of gratitude, you now realize that that person is, oh, see, this person has built a house, I've not done anything. And you forget that everybody's journey is not the same. If you see them, now say, okay, Peter is where he is. What is his journey? You now realize that, oh, maybe growing up was not easy for you. Maybe your parents didn't have as much as his or her parents had. You will not say, oh, even I haven't done good enough for myself, or somebody coming from where I'm coming from. So a life of gratitude help you to be content with what you have, content to be where you are. Not like when I mean content, it doesn't mean that, okay, you be happy to be in a low place. No, you're going to work hard, but you just see that you take your time, you work at your pace. When you put in an effort, the result that comes with the effort, you'll be able to say, okay, this is the level I am, and okay, with time I'll be able to do more. Because remember, everybody's journey is not the same. What somebody achieve at 20, you might need to achieve at 30. And funny enough, when you achieve it at 30, you might do it times three of what the person did when the person was at 20. So take your time. Now, practical ways to cultivate gratitude. Now, there are what the things to do that will help you cultivate a life of gratitude. One of them is gratitude journaling. Now, this is one thing I started doing. I got a journal. I dedicated it only to gratitude. Early in the year, that was one of the things I said I was going to do, that I will have a gratitude journal. But I wasn't living a life of gratitude. I was focusing on the things that wanted to happen to me. And thank God, I'm so grateful to God that I've been able to understand what was the blockage I was having that was making me not focus on being grateful for the things that were happening to me. 2 years ago, this wasn't where I am now. The things I could afford now are not the things I could afford then. And at the point this year, I was so much trapped in the things I wanted to achieve. I was focusing on the challenges, the hardship, and everything, that I forgot that God has been faithful to me. So I redirected my stuff. I stopped all the things that were making me focus on what was not happening, and I decided to focus on the things that happened and the things that are happening in my life. And trust me, I have not had a better and peaceful life. In the past 1 month, my life has been so peaceful than it has been in the last 5 months, because I started focusing on the things that are happening. So I started a gratitude journal again, and what I do every night is I write 3 things I'm grateful for, 3 or 4 things as the spirit leads, of the things I'm grateful for, and before I sleep. And I started doing, when I wake up in the morning, I read it to myself again, then I practice meditation. And trust me, it has been helping me. It takes me through the day. My anxiety has gone, like literally gone. I am more at peace. I am not there yet, but I have seen difference just by living a life of gratitude for the last 1 month. So you can start gratitude journal. Get a journal, and every day I start writing 3 things I'm grateful for. Another thing you can do is writing 3 things you are grateful for every day. Another thing you can do in your journal is, any time of the day when you're feeling like you're overwhelmed, or you feel like you don't know how to do, or that challenge is beginning to get to you, start writing. Just write things you are grateful for. You can write it into a story. There's another thing now. One of the things I wanted to do this year, but I now realized that anytime I start journaling, I just start complaining. So I leave complain, and I'm not grateful. I'll start writing the things I'm grateful for. You can think as far as how many years ago, 5, 10 years ago, of the good things that's been happening to you. Reminisce on the good things that's happened to you, how far you have come. If you check, no matter how you check it, there's something to be grateful for. Where you are yesterday, where you are now is even some people's prayer. So to write, just journal it any time of the day when you feel like the pressure is getting too much. Just start writing the things you are grateful for. When you are done with it, you will notice that your mindset will shift. Everything, things will just shift a bit, and you see yourself feeling better. Now, another way to practice cultivate a lifestyle of gratitude is mindfulness and meditation. Focus on the present. Now, just your mindfulness. Focus on the present. Focus on now. Don't focus on tomorrow. Don't focus on what's going to happen. Leave that plan you have. Yes, we all need to plan. See, another thing I started doing is I started putting pressure on myself. Yes, I have goals and aspirations, but I do not worry myself on how it's going to happen or when it's going to happen. I just say, God, take the wheel. Anytime I say, Father, take the wheel, I see my life becoming easy. I just see things happening to me without me stressing. I had a major miracle last year, and it happened at the point where I say, Father, take the wheel. I focus on the now. I just focus on the present. So focus on the present. Do things that will help you focus on now. Another thing, one of the things to do is meditation. I started learning to do meditation, and I'm enjoying every bit of it. You get, it's not an easy journey, but when you learn it, I've seen people who have received miracles from just meditating. sit still in one place and just focus on your breath, you will see that you'll be able to analyze your thought process, the things you think about, the things your mind keep wondering about. And when you keep wondering, bring yourself to an awareness, to your awareness, bring yourself, consciously bring yourself to that point whereby you're not thinking about any you're not focusing on your thoughts, or you're not thinking about the things that are going wrong or what is not happening, and focus on now and be grateful for now. Be grateful for life. Be grateful that you have the opportunity. Be grateful that, oh, okay, you'll be able to say, okay, whatever is happening, somebody has gone through it somewhere. And what did the person do? Something was happening to me at that time, and I was like, okay, I know somebody must have gone through this. And I went to say, okay, what did these people do? What? So I did it, and I was able to find out what was giving me the blockage, and I was having. And by the time I started and analyzed it, I realized that, oh, so true, this has been causing this blockage. So focus on the now. Focus on the now, and you'll be grateful you did. Now, the next thing is gratitude rituals. There are a lot of gratitude rituals you could do. Now, another one I want to start, I've not started it because I know it's going to take a lot of time to type or write, and lately it's been a lot. So, do a gratitude jar. Get a jar, anything that can represent the jar for you. Write things you're grateful for. You can write for 30 days to start with, or you can write for 60 days. Put it in the jar. And when you wake up in the morning, first thing when you wake up in the morning, pick one of the paper and read to yourself. Then reminisce on what you read and visualize this. Use it to start your day. Before you pray, that's what you pray. In fact, practice more of having to pray, thank God for something, than praying for whatever you feel like is not happening. Every morning, just thank God. Me, I'm one person that knows that most times that praise works for me a lot. Who does praise not work for? Imagine calling your husband and you just shower him with a lot of praise. You just start thanking him for all the things he has done to you from the time you guys got married. Except he's a witch. Except it's not okay. See, he will just ask you, what do you want? And you see him doing it. It just makes him happy. It gives him this joy. It just boosts his ego and his confidence. Imagine sending your dad message or your mom message, like, I'm grateful. I know how I feel when my mom calls me and she's thanking me for, like, my head will be swelling. so I just say, so practice gratitude ritual. Gratitude jar is one of them. Now, start your day with gratitude and end your day with gratitude. As you're starting your day, you're grateful for something. In between your day, you're grateful for something. Before end of the day, the last thing you do before you sleep, be grateful for something. See, stop focusing on the problem. Stop focusing on the problem. In the last, I've not prayed about any issue I feel like I'm having. Rather, I thank God. Something happened about 1 week ago. Okay, it's not for some days ago, and when it happened, there was a news I heard, and it was a very disappointing news, and I wanted to feel bad, and I said no, but I'm grateful. Like, I focus on the good things that happened, and I said to be grateful for those things, and I saw myself being at peace, and I told God, okay, Father, this is what happened. Now you're going to give me the grace to navigate it, on how to solve it. But for now, I am thankful to you. See, when I heard that news, I was supposed to before. I would have been pudding, I would have been cussing out, I would have been angry with God and everything. I did not do that. All I did was I just decided to be grateful. Like, I focused, like, okay, Father, assuming I did not do this and this happened, what would have happened? Father, imagine if these people did not do this and this happened, what would have happened? Lord, I'm grateful because even before this happened, you've already solved so and so problem for me. See, the way I'm practicing gratitude now, and that's why I have to make a video on gratitude. Like, that is why it has to be one of my first videos, because gratitude has been giving me the ability to live a life of peace and tranquility. As it happened, I decide to focus on what else I'm going to say. Baba, it even look like this is not even what I was supposed to do at that moment. See, this is going to give me this opportunity to do these things I've been thinking of, and to even live this life the kind of life I chose to live. See, I switched everything. Instead of crying, angry, and everything, I was grateful. Now, so you practices do gratitude ritual. You can even decide, okay, you have a group of friends. This is an idea that just came. Have a group of friends, and when you wake up in the morning, you guys send each other messages of things to be grateful for, and you reminisce on that thing. You use it to visualize, you use it to think about it, and use it to pray and thank God. See, your life will be easy. Trust me, life is going to be a lot easier. Now, acts of kindness. Helping others can reinforce your feeling of gratitude. See, when you're able to help others and it gives you this joy, and you just see, oh, Father, thank you that I have the grace to be able to help this person. Thank you that I have the grace to be able to employ somebody. Imagine me of how many years ago never thought I would be able to be paying so number of people um every month. So act of kindness, when you show act of kindness, it uplifts you, it makes you better. It's going to make you have a life of gratitude because you just see that you are in a position to help, and it's going to give you fulfillment, it's going to boost your self-esteem, it's going to give you more confidence in life. So, ladies and gentlemen, practice a life of gratitude today. You will be amazed at how easy life is going to be. You'll be amazed at how peaceful your life is going to be. You'll be amazed at how calm your life is going to be. Now, I'm not saying that you're going to have a perfect life. Yes, life is not perfect, but I've seen somebody who said her life is perfect. So your life can be perfect, but for you to have that perfect life, there's a journey. There's something that will get you there. And one of the things to do to have the life of your dream is to live a life of gratitude. Appreciate people, show gratitude to God, show gratitude to fellow human being, because if you are in this earth alone, boredom will have finished you. Trust me, boredom would have finished you. So cultivate a life of gratitude. It is one of the best ways to live. Like, I feel so light, even though I know that I have things that are supposed to put me under pressure. I am no longer under pressure since I decided to start living a life of gratitude. Pressure has disappeared from me. I'm calm. I know I have this confidence that everything will be fine. But when I was not living a life of gratitude, I know by now I will be panicking. I'll be having headache. I'll be stressed, but because the universe has taken over. So this is where we end this video for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's a long one, but it's a very important topic we need to talk about. Please do me well to subscribe to this channel. Follow all my social media handle. You'll be glad you follow. And I am happy you are here. Share my video, like, and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next video.